It was an unlikely friendship. A young African priest and a New Jersey grandmother separated by more than 7,000 miles.
But the two have spent the last month side by side right here in Atlanta at Shepherd Center on a journey that has changed them both forever. And Fox medical team's Beth Galvin is here now with more on their story. Beth.
And Amanda and Russ, Father Tom Gabula says he had no idea what to expect when he came here to Shepherd Center. At 30, he had spent the last 2 years of his life confined to his bed after a spinal cord injury. Then Mary Goss showed up at his door and gave him back his faith in the future.
So I'm going to go first, get the hard one over with. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Arms straight, bud. Arms straight.
Watching Father Tom Gabula in his final therapy session at Shepherd Center, Mary Goss knows she's witnessing something special.
In this time of economic problems, wars, everything else, something really good happened here.
14.
Father Tom's journey began 7,700 miles from Georgia in the Central African country of Uganda back in 2009, where just 4 months after his ordination as a Catholic priest, he was paralyzed from the waist down in a motorcycle accident. And Mary Goss, who was visiting from New Jersey with Catholic Relief Services, first heard his story.
And being familiar with the hospitals in Uganda, I knew there would be no care, no therapy, no rehabilitation at all.
So Mary asked to meet Father Tom, who by then was spending hours in bed.
And he was just sitting in the chair. And I asked him about his therapy. He said, well, I was told to wave my arms, and that was it.
Just 30, Father says he felt isolated, like he was a burden.
I was simply lying in bed, and I had no skills on what to do with myself.
I guess I had a dream for him, that somehow something could change in his life to make his life better.
So Mary came home and called her sister, who had been a patient at Shepherd Center 4 years ago. She told the hospital about Father Tom, and that's when mountains started moving.
We had Shepherd volunteering, gave him a scholarship for his rehabilitation, for housing.
And Delta Airlines and KLM stepped in and volunteered to bring Father Tom halfway around the world at no charge.
He came to Shepherd totally dependent, and he's going home now 4 weeks, 98% independent. He can transfer, he can bathe himself, he can dress himself.
After a month of hard work here, Father Tom is hopeful for the first time since his accident.
I thought I was done. Yeah, I thought I was meaningless now. But now, I have a meaningful life for that. And I'm already set to go back to Uganda and work. Not to lay in bed again.
And I think when people see Father, when he comes home, he's going to be a beacon of light, hope for the people.
But to Father Tom, Mary is the real hero of this story.
Mary? No, she's not a friend, she's a mother.
And I know that we will be connected soul to soul, mother to son, for the rest of our lives together. And I just thank God for being a part of this, little tiny part of this miracle that happened, you know. Not often do you see a dream come true.
And it really has been a dream for Father Tom. He will fly home to Uganda next month. He's hoping to start a support program there for people who've experienced spinal cord injuries. And Catholic Relief Services is raising money to pay for medical equipment and accommodations to make Father Tom's home wheelchair accessible. If you would like to help out, we're going to have some contact information on our website, which is myfoxatlanta.com. Russ and Amanda.
Oh, that's really something. I agree with everything that Mary said, except what she said she was a tiny part of this, because it wouldn't have happened without her. It's amazing what one person
And you
can
talk
do.
about just one regular person really making a miracle happen in somebody's life. That Father Tom could not have bigger odds stacked against him, and this grandmother from New Jersey pushed him out of the way.
I like what he said. She's a mother, not a friend.
Yeah, right.
As much as she's given to him.
And she is.
That's great stuff. Thanks.
Fox 5 News.